Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Pisces out there. So this is love coming spread for all of my Pisces out there for the week of July 28th to August 3rd. So without any further ado, let's jump right in and see what the cards have to say, shall we? Okay, summarizing Venus Jupiter, summarizing Venus Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see for all of my Pisces out there. What kind of love is coming towards my Pisces out there during the week of July 28th until August 3rd. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. All right, here we go. Ooh, wow. All right, so right from the start, we got the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles tells me that the individual pursuing you is looking for an equal give and take. They're looking to be generous financially, emotionally, so they're definitely looking to have an equal give and take all the way around here. With this whole particular situation here. This individual that's doing this seems to be an earth sign individual. Got the Ace of Pentacles here. That earth sign individual is a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo energy. And that also means that they're looking to take advantage of opportunities that present themselves to them. And you seem to be an opportunity that they are looking to pursue. Now, with that being said, you also have hot on the heels of that. You have a Knight of Wands. That's a fire sign individual. That's a fire energy. And this individual, a fire sign individual, which is a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius, and this particular energy, Knight of Wands, is a very spontaneous individual. Very fast-moving, spontaneous energy. And they are moving towards you very, very rapidly. Very, very rapidly approaching you. And they have decided, we have the Chariot here, they've decided to take matters into their own hands with the fire sign individual here. And they are coming right at you. They're coming fast, they're coming swift, they're coming right at you. That's full of passion, that's full of energy. So it's a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual passion and tension here with this individual. And this person has decided to take charge of the situation and say, I'm going to go for it. I'm going right at it. And they're looking for a soulmate. You got the Two of Cups here. So they're looking for a soulmate connection here. So they've decided to take the bull by the horns and go for it because they think that you are their soulmate. Okay, so hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is, right? So that's a pretty that's a pretty intense situation there with that person, to say the least. And then you have the Knight of Swords. Now that is an air sign individual. That is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. And again, you have another person coming at you very rapidly, very quickly. Very rapidly, very quickly. However, in this particular case with the Knight of Swords, this individual, let's see, has a tendency to kind of speak very sharply and kind of say what they think, say what they speak before they actually think about it, rather. And so act without thinking is the term I was looking for. So they have a tendency to do that, and they're coming right at you again, an air sign individual with a forked tongue. But you got the Empress here with them. So again, fertility, love, passion, abundance. So, this air sign individual coming at you seems to be making a play, again for a very long-term, possibly long-term commitment here, possibly has children on the mind. Material wealth. They feel like they can possibly build something with you, for sure. Now this air sign individual is quite possibly somebody that you work with too, because we got the Three of Pentacles here. So this person most likely is someone that you work with, in a work type situation, for sure. Yeah, but it looks like got the Tower card here. So again, all of that fast movement and forked tongue may cost them. It looks like, this sudden event, sudden upheaval, it looks like, this person that's approaching you quite possibly could get them terminated from their job. Or lead to some other unfortunate, some kind of unfortunate upheaval that was unforeseen. Could possibly get them fired, possibly a sexual harassment type of situation or something like that, because this person just coming on way too damn strong. Is not really thinking about what they're saying or how they're acting and approaching a situation. They're just running like a bull through a china shop, and it's going to have disastrous consequences because they're not being very intelligent about how they approach the situation. So, again, that is what that is, right? So, with that being said, let's see what kind of energy, kind of strength, rather, you're going to be dealing with during the week of August 28th to July 3rd. What kind of strength? What kind of strength my Pisces is going to be dealing with? What kind of strength my Pisces is going to be dealing with during the week of July 28th into August the 3rd? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you are dealing with, one of your strengths rather, is the Page of Swords. Now, Page of Swords, as far as that being a positive, again, the Page of Swords is a very is sometimes can be viewed upon as a very immature energy. You know what I mean? It can be seen upon as a very immature energy. And again, I like to think of when it comes down to the Page of Wands, as far as being an immature energy or messages of immaturity, or maybe not even immaturity here. Playful will be a better term here. Playful in the context of how it could be a positivity. So you're very, very playful. Sometimes it can be seen as kind of immature or whatever, but that is seen upon as a strength. You're kind of like you're not really taking things too seriously. Really, you're kind of like it's kind of like you're kind of taking things as they come. So and sometimes some people may see that as immature, but it's kind of playful, but it's youthful, and it's just you're having a sense of being kind of jovial. So, but that's seen as a strength. So that's kind of okay, and I can see how again, people that don't want to take things too seriously, sometimes they can come off as immature to some people, but it could definitely be your strength under the right circumstances. In addition, here we have the Justice card, which means that you're looking for somebody that's like genuinely true. You're not looking for like a rockhead. You're looking for somebody that's really going to be a truthful individual, really, that's going to be able to give an equal give and take. So you're looking for someone that is relatively balanced in this particular situation. In addition, we have the Empress card here. And so you're looking for, again, for fertility, for abundance. That is something that is a strength for you. Again, fertility, abundance, material happiness, material wealth. These are all the things that you possess, and they're seen as strengths to you. Also, here we have the Two of Two of Swords. So, you have a bit of hesitation. You do kind of have a little bit of hesitation when it comes to you pursuing any kind of love interest here. And you do have choices, but you're kind of a little bit hesitant too. You know, you kind of like you don't kind of rush into things. You kind of like sit and wait. You kind of have like a little bit of an indecision for a little bit. And like I said before, some people can construe that as being immature. You can't make up your mind really quick. But in your particular case, you're taking your time. Again, maybe not taking things so seriously, having more of a lighter type of look at life. And so, you know, that's why when you kind of pause a little bit, you take the time that you need to kind of put things together for yourself. You also, here, you got the you have the, next turn, okay, you have the 6th of Pentacles here. So you're definitely looking for an equal give and take in a relationship, for sure. Doubling down on the Justice card here. You're looking to be financially generous. That is seen as a strength. If need be, you want an equal give and take, so you want to be generous as well. You want generosity given back to you. Now, in addition to that, you also have other things out there, other people that you have put feelers out there for. You got the 3 of Wands. So, you know, you're waiting to see what kind of ships come in for yourself as well. And so, again, these individuals, this is a lot of potential here. But, again, you have 3 people here. You have 3 people here. So there's a lot of things just kind of waiting on the horizon, seeing what happens. You know, so you, in other words, in layman's terms, you have choices too. All right? There's a lot of choices that you possess as well. In addition here, this is interesting as a strength. Got the 10 of Swords. And that tells me that you know what it feels like to be stabbed in the back and heartbroken and betrayed. And it sees it as a strength because you know what it feels like. And so if that were to occur, look like it's going to occur again, you probably would know what to do to be able to protect yourself. Finally, here we have an Ace of Pentacles, which is opportunity. So a strength, definitely a strength that you possess is if an opportunity, a real opportunity presents itself in a realm of relationships or passion, you're going to take it. You're going to go for it. You know, but you may take your time doing it. You may take your time doing it a little bit, but you're definitely going to go ahead and you're going to pull the trigger on it for sure. It's just a matter of when you do it. It's not if you're going to do it. It's just a matter of when you do it. You know, the timing is an issue here, but you will do that. So all those are seen as strengths. So what kind of things from the past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What kind of things from my Pisces past could possibly affect the outcome of the relationship? So what card do you need to see? What card do you need to see? What card do you need to see? Okay, so right off the bat here we have the Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands, past. In the past, it appears as though you weren't able really to attract the type of people to you that you needed to make you feel attractive and so forth. If you were attracting the wrong type of people into your orbit, that would definitely be something to throw this whole thing off, and that would be something that would definitely affect the outcome of this. But it appears that at this point you're attracting some pretty good suitors for yourself. So, you know, but if that ever was the case, that started becoming an issue, that would definitely change things up a bit. Also, you got the 8 of Wands here. And that means that there's a lot of communication, a lot of energy coming your way. So you know how to communicate. Now, how that could affect you from the past before, possibly you really couldn't communicate clearly with the people that you were that were pursuing you. And so communication is key to any relationship, really. And if communication is a problem, and then they could throw the whole thing off. And if any of these individuals don't know how to properly, just that proper communication is going to become an issue. Like this Knight of Swords issue that I was referring to earlier, about really coming at you full speed ahead, and then we had the Tower card ending in disaster there. That's one of those situations where this individual, there's a lot of communication that's coming rapidly at you, and if the communication isn't really clear, if it's kind of done in a hostile way, that can cause some problems. And like I said before, that's why I see this Knight of Swords energy as a potential issue for you. And lastly here we got the Knight of Swords, which is if any of these individuals, possibly from the past, you have been faced with a bit of anxiety, a bit of depression, dealing with a situation that really kept you up late at night, dealing with some type of romantic interest that didn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to, and it caused you a bit of stress. And if any of these situations were to cause you a bit of stress, then you most definitely probably would shut it down. And again, I want to double back and really point towards this Knight of Swords. You definitely may want to be weary of that, or just be aware of it. Okay? So before I shut this thing down, let's see if the spirits have any additional information they want to bestow upon you. Spirits, is there any additional information that you want to give my Pisces out there? Any additional information you want to give my Pisces out there? Is there any additional information you want to give my Pisces out there? Okay, once again, it seems to be a theme here. Balance. There must be an aspect of balance in your life. You have to be able to balance things, juggle more than one thing at the same time. Have balance in your life. Have balance in the sense of perspective. That is very important, very, very important, to be able to have a good work-life balance, or something similar to that. Maybe meditation could help. Helps keep people balanced. Putting things in their perspective really helps. Also, gives a sense of clarity to things. Now, what's interesting about this next card, unity. Unity in terms of being one with an individual. So the spirit, I feel, is telling me that one of these potential suitors here could really potentially be something special, where you guys coming together, moving as one, is a real opportunity here. Being able to find that balance, again, finding that balance, that right tone, so that you two can come together and move as one person. And a lot of times this can be seen with couples that have been together for a while, where they can finish each other's sentences. I've seen this many times where one partner starts humming a tune, and in a car, and they come home, and the other partner is singing a song in the house. You're like, how the hell is that possible? That's because there's a linkage. The linkage is so strong. It's like they're sharing they're on the same frequency. It's almost like they're almost the same person, because they're becoming one. And that happens a lot with couples that have been together for a long period of time. They start to really become one person. And so there's a real potential here for that particular situation. In addition here, we have magnetism. And again, keeping your energy up, keeping your vibrations up, attracts a better crop of people to you, especially in the realm of relationships. This even works as far as friends go as well. Keeping your energy up, attracting people into your life, into your orbit, that are positive and optimistic people. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. My name is Adonis. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. If this has resonated with you, please feel free to get a personal reading with me. Even if it didn't, just maybe want to get a reading anyway, so we can kind of drill down to your own personal situation. You know, I had a milestone. Past 2 weeks is 84 readings is the most I've ever had at one time over the past 2 weeks, and I just like boom, 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 knocked them out. So, you know, for all you guys that got readings, thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, you know, please feel free to get one. Maybe what I'm probably going to start doing is I'm going to redo my site and probably and post a couple of testimonials on there because I got a lot actually. So, you know, so you guys know I'm the real deal, I'm legitimate. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Adonis. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.